Welcome to the 2013 IEU year, and as usual we have an extremely crowded agenda. The biggest challenge facing us at the moment is confronting the decision of the O'Farrell government to cut $1.8 billion from the education budget. Freezing funding means a cut in support for Catholic and independent schools and puts pressure on the provision of services on the wages and conditions for our members. Teachers and support staff will not sit idly by. They will protest this decision. We've got a lot of agreement making to do, and first up, agreements in the Catholic sector for teachers and support staff. Our mission is to ensure that no member in any workplace is ever left to the misery of the modern award. We've got unfinished business in the early childhood sector, and 2013 will see the continuation of the Teachers Are Teachers campaign.
Pay equity is still a major focus for early childhood teachers in 2013. After successfully presenting our Teachers Are Teachers petition to the New South Wales Parliament last year, where both parties committed to the theory of pay equality, the push for the IEU is to get the New South Wales government to put their money where their mouth is. We have 4 key strategies to achieve this. First, the campaign will ensure every New South Wales MP understands the issue and its importance to the electorate. Second, we'll continue to alert the community to the anomaly that the state government funds teachers' salaries in schools, but not in early childhood education and care settings. Third, the campaign will leverage the Commonwealth to pressure the New South Wales government to fund early childhood teachers' salaries as governments in other states do. Fourth, we'll be assisting members to get pay increases via workplace agreements. To get behind this campaign, make sure your local MP is aware of the issue. Use local media to educate the community. Make sure all early childhood teachers are members of the IEU. We also have our annual ECF's conference, where we'll be assisting members in developing their campaigning and activism skills.
Our industry is education, and so it's natural for teachers and our members to be committed to learning, both for themselves and for their students. The union supports that, and we've always been a keen supporter of professional development for our members, providing it to them at very reasonable prices so that they can make sure they can get along to it. In recent years, there's been a change in that mandatory requirements for professional development have come out of government requirements, and so the union's even more committed to making sure that teachers have access to that professional development so they can maintain their licence to teach, especially teachers in country areas. Of course, it's harder for those people to get to PD, and so we take it to them. The PIP courses, as we call them, pedagogy in the pub, can be delivered in pubs, clubs, at schools, wherever our members request them. Basically, we can take them. And that's what we do. So we have courses that are related to basically the teaching standards, but also involve parts of core union work. And I guess that's why teachers like them. They're fun, and the teachers appreciate them, and they invite us back. We've got courses on Be Wary, Be Wise, child protection. We've got courses on camps and excursions, basic things like that, but also about how the Institute works. Our regular conferences are the Teach, Survive, Thrive conference for early career teachers. It's to help them into the profession and hopefully keep them there. The Women's Conference is another that's held regularly, and this year and in the last few years we've taken them out to regional areas, which is really appreciated by our members. We also try to make sure that we have conferences for all of our sectors: early childhood, support staff, ELICOS, the Indigenous Conference, and the Environment Conference from this year will be our features. We're looking forward to doing those. They respond to our education agenda.
The agenda for the 2013 school year revolves around 3 major issues. The first of these, and probably the most important for classroom teachers, is the smooth implementation of the national curriculum. To this end, the union has been in contact with major employers in New South Wales to ensure that additional PD time and additional PD opportunities are provided to teachers. The second issue is the New South Wales Institute of Teachers. A survey in 2012 conducted by the union found 2 major issues. The first of these was the Institute's bureaucracy and dealing with that, and the second issue was the maintenance of accreditation, especially that this has to be ongoing every 5 years. So that work will continue in 2013. The third major issue for the union in 2013 has been the development by AITSL of a teacher performance mechanism. This, however, has not been mandated in New South Wales schools, and members already engage in similar processes already. If it presents as a problem in your school, you should be in contact with the union to get advice surrounding that. There are a number of positives on the horizon though. Chiefly amongst these has been the development by the New South Wales Board of Studies of Program Builder. This should make the work of programming for classroom teachers much easier. The second positive will be in 2016 of NAPLAN going online and taking some of the complexities out of one-day testing for both students and teachers. In our work this year, the role of the IEU rep in schools is critical.
The rep's training agenda this year will concentrate on strategies for engaging members at the chapter level. Getting members involved, in other words. The training will include recognising appropriate issues, holding meetings and writing motions. There'll also be plenty of time for asking questions and swapping stories. We recognise reps are our most valuable resource. For many members, the rep is the union. We try to provide as much support as possible. So later in the year, we will be holding a reps conference and residential training for some of our activists. We encourage reps to make the most of these opportunities. Dates and venues can be found on the website. Make 2013 the year you become involved.
So how can you make the best use of your union membership? Take an active part in your chapter and in chapter meetings. If you are already a union rep, sign up for reps training. Stay informed. Share your ideas with us. Take time to talk union at work and encourage your colleagues to join. It's no coincidence that we have the best conditions where we have the greatest membership. Remember, we are a collective. Together, we do make a difference. Have a great 2013.